Some Hollywood mysteries aren't built on scandal. They're built on silence. For years, fans searched for hidden rivalries, secret romances, and untold conflicts among the stars of classic Hollywood. Yet one of the most intriguing stories surrounding James Garner and Doris Day points in an entirely different direction. It begins with a simple question. Why did those who knew both stars often speak about a quiet bond that seemed to exist far beyond cameras and red carpets? And when stories later emerged about a heartfelt note associated with Garner's feelings toward Doris Day, many wondered whether it revealed something deeper than anyone had expected. Not a scandal, not a betrayal, but a confession of admiration in an industry where sincerity can be surprisingly rare. To understand the story, we have to look beyond the glamour. Long before they became beloved icons, both James Garner and Doris Day experienced lives shaped by hardship, uncertainty, and persistence. Neither arrived in Hollywood as royalty. They earned their place through determination and resilience. Those close to the story remember that both stars carried themselves differently from many of their contemporaries. Fame never seemed to completely change them. Then came the rise. Doris Day became one of the most recognizable entertainers in the world. Her smile lit up movie screens. Her voice filled theaters and living rooms across America. Meanwhile, James Garner developed a reputation for effortless charm and authenticity. Whether on television or film, audiences trusted him. That trust became their greatest asset. But here's what most people never realized. Behind the applause, both stars navigated personal disappointments, industry politics, and the constant pressure of public life. According to insiders, Garner often grew frustrated with aspects of Hollywood that valued image over integrity. Doris Day reportedly faced her own battles involving career decisions and personal hardships that audiences rarely saw. And that shared understanding may have created an unspoken connection. The first turning point came as both stars matured beyond the roles that made them famous. While many celebrities spent their later years protecting carefully crafted images, Garner and Day seemed increasingly comfortable revealing their humanity. Fans noticed it. Colleagues noticed it. And the public began seeing them differently. The second turning point arrived as Hollywood itself changed. New generations emerged. Trends shifted. Yet their popularity endured. Because audiences sensed something genuine beneath the celebrity. Then came the moment that continues to spark curiosity. After Garner's passing, stories circulated about personal reflections and messages that reportedly expressed his appreciation for people who represented kindness and authenticity in Hollywood. While many details remain private and some claims have never been fully verified, admirers often point to Doris Day as someone who embodied values Garner deeply respected. At the time, nobody fully understood why that mattered. But years later, the meaning became clearer. The confession wasn't about romance. It wasn't about hidden controversy. In many ways, it was about gratitude. The silent phase of life has a way of revealing what truly matters. Awards lose their shine. Box office records fade. What remains are relationships, memories, and the people who helped shape our journey. For both Garner and Day, later years brought reflection. The spotlight grew quieter. Public appearances became less frequent. Yet their influence only seemed to grow stronger. Honestly, that's what makes this story so moving. Many believe the real message associated with Garner's reflections was remarkably simple. Character matters. Kindness matters. The people who leave the deepest impact are not always the loudest or most famous. They're often the ones who remain genuine when everything around them encourages the opposite. Today, both stars remain beloved not only because of what they accomplished but because of how they carried themselves. Their legacy extends beyond entertainment into something more enduring, a reminder that grace and decency never go out of style. And perhaps that was the truth James Garner wanted remembered all along. Not the myths, not the rumors, not the headlines. Just the quiet acknowledgement that some people make the world brighter simply by being themselves. If this story brought back memories of James Garner and Doris Day, share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which performances you remember most. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more untold stories from Hollywood's golden age. Because sometimes the most powerful confession isn't about what someone regretted, it is about who they never forgot.